British science is at the risk of a very damaging brain drain that could result in dozens of top young researchers leaving the UK. In addition, the future of several major UK-led international projects is in jeopardy following a delay in European Union funding. Top scientists say the UK's scientific reputation is at serious risk, while others have warned that those major programs, including medical projects to tackle global scourges like malaria, are on the risk of being shut down. There's a good chance that talented young scientists will decide it's better for their careers if they leave the UK, said Martin Smith, policy officer at the Wellcome Trust. At the same time, when research partnerships with the UK fail, the UK is no longer seen as a reliable scientific partner. British science will suffer. British science is under threat due to the government's ongoing dispute with the EU. After Brexit, ministers had agreed on a deal that would keep Britain playing a major role in Europe's vast research agenda. However, the subsequent failure of the Northern Ireland talks caused a significant delay in this agreement. As a result, dozens of scientists who received grants under this year's round of EU funding awards earlier this month saw those offers withdrawn just days later. We have received a letter of congratulations on the decision to give our project to fight malaria an €8 million grant from the EU Horizon programme, said Professor Chris Drakeley of the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, that's the LSHTM. His team had launched a research program aimed at identifying people infected with the malaria pathogen. Plasmodium vivax, which can lie dormant in patients and their livers for years before causing disease. We were thrilled, said Drakeley. It was very hard work getting the project off the ground and building partnership in Africa. Then, a few days later, we received another letter saying the UK was no longer eligible. Drakeley is now trying to find new partnerships agreements within the EU to ensure the continuation of the project. We continue to work in the hope that this will move forward, but everything is very uncertain, he told The Observer. The EU has two main approaches to research funding, which it implements as part of its Horizon funding program. One of these is the award of highly prestigious European Research Council grants to individual researchers. The other is to offer prizes to groups of institutions wishing to join forces for research, such as the Malaria project. After Brexit, the UK agreed to pay £15 billion over 7 years to stay in those systems. The deal, reached a year ago, was greeted with relief by UK scientists who have a strong track record of securing EU funds. This would allow them to pursue projects in a variety of different fields from medicine to physics. But now that the deal has been put on hold, there are growing fears that the impact on British science could be very damaging. British scientists are now in a position of not receiving EU research funding or UK government funding to fill this gap, said Liam Smith, director of LSHTM. Things will fall apart and really hurt British science around the world. We are a global research superpower and now we are letting them down. It would also result in a loss of trust and potential partners in future collaborations. The danger isn't limited to hard science either. The British Academy has pointed out that around a third of all archaeological research in the UK is funded by Europe, while the classical, legal and philosophical disciplines also receive significant support in this way. If that source went away, we would seriously risk causing a brain drain, said Hitan Shah, executive director of the British Academy. The government said it was trying to find ways to make up for lost funds from researchers in the UK. Uncertainty hurts, however, say senior scientists. They also point out that ERC grants are so prestigious that receiving a grant represents a career boost for a young researcher. A cash substitute is highly unlikely to be attractive enough to keep many of their beneficiaries in the UK. This point was also made by John Dainton, founder of the Cockcraft Institute, a particularly accelerator research centre in Cheshire. It has attracted dozens of top young researchers from around the world over the years. Now, all of that is in jeopardy Dayton told The Observer. Young researchers will see no reason to stay and work in a country that has clung to the edge of Europe and is drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic. It's extremely worrying. And a government spokesman said, "The UK stands ready to formalise our association with EU programmes as soon as possible, but unfortunately there have been ongoing delays from the EU. To reassure researchers and investors or innovators, the UK government has guaranteed funding for the first wave of eligible and successful Horizon Europe applicants who were unable to sign grant agreements with the EU." Well, delay by the EU? The UK is always threatening a deal that was negotiated 2 years ago. Who's the reason for the delay? And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.